was so dangerous to be around.
Jag säger då välkommen Roger Daltrey.
Good evening.
Roger Daltrey, medlem i det världsberömda The Who. I'm going to ask you a little about this, Roger. That was you and your friends who destroyed a couple of instruments there.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
How
about
come?
1966, I think.
Uh-huh.
It was just a thing we used to do. We used to get so frustrated
Yes.
with not being able to play very well. We decided it made a better noise when it was being broken up.
I see.
So it was
Roger Daltrey säger alltså att det var så att de var så frustrerade över att de inte spelade bättre. Så därför så förstörde de ett antal gitarrer varje kväll för att få utlopp för sin inneboende konstnärlighet. But wasn't that expensive? I mean, could
very.
Yeah.
It was very expensive. I think by 1971 we were about £500,000 in debt.
Yes. 500 000 pund i skulder hade de 1971. Mycket beroende på att de konsekvent förstörde alla instrument. So you had to stop destroying guitars, or what? What happened?
It became a bit of a routine, and then it got boring.
Yeah.
People came just to see that, and we did start to play some quite good music, and
Yeah.
it got boring.
Getting over to the concept of the rock image, what is the rock image? I mean, can you create something that you are not, or do you have to search into yourself for it? Jag ställer här en väldigt djup fråga, tror jag. Alltså, kan man bygga upp en rock-image, en rockbild av någonting som inte finns, eller måste man gräva i sig själv?
That is a very difficult question to answer, but I mean, me personally, I'm only within rock and roll. I'm only ever myself, but other people are very good at almost being someone else. You know, I mean, Bowie, for instance. Jagger to an extent is a different person.
Yeah. Ja, alltså Roger Daltrey säger att han själv tycker alltid att han varit sig själv, även i rockvärlden. Men det finns många som bygger upp en personlighet, konstruerar en personlighet, till exempel David Bowie. Men nu ska vi gå över lite grann mera på operasidan. You have been active even in opera, actually. The name of it was Beggar's Opera. Is that right?
That's right. I did a.
We're going to look at parts of that, I think. Now, when you are rehearsing that, exactly now. Ja, där såg vi alltså i snabbt sammandrag vidden av Roger Daltreys konstnärliga verksamhet. Det var alltså först ett utdrag ur Beggar's Opera som BBC gjorde. Det är en opera från 1600-talet där Roger Daltrey fick en roll. Och sen såg vi en konsertbild där på slutet. How come you started singing opera? That's not a very common development for a rock artist.
Well, it's not really grand opera. I mean, it was originally done as a protest against grand opera, which was done for the upper classes, and the Beggar's Opera was for the working class. It was the first rock opera in its day, really, and it's a play with songs.
Daltrey säger alltså att Beggar's Opera var gjord för vanliga människor, för arbetarklassen, och han menar att det var egentligen den första rockoperan då på 1600-talet, och det var en sorts protest mot den vanliga grand opera som man kallar det, alltså den storslagna operan. What about acting in operas? Do you find acting in operas, or don't they act there?
I personally don't like opera, and I think the acting generally in opera is very bad. As I said earlier, this is a play with songs, and I think Jonathan Miller, the director, made this a very real piece of work. They're real people in real situations, and the songs come out of real life, which is what life is.
Ja. Roger Daltrey är alltså lite tveksam till, han tycker inte om vanlig opera, men han menar att i det här fallet så blev operan, så handlade den om livet, den kom nära livet, och det var faktiskt riktiga känslor som spelades fram. Och nu till sist får vi se en liten stump från Roger Daltreys senaste LP. Kommer här. Thank you. Roger Daltrey, thank you very much. And please come back to us another day and sing live, all right?
Love to. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you very much. On air.